Tim Burton, a name that reflects twisted trees, pallid-skinned misfits, and entire worlds dipped in darkness and wonder. From the cobbled streets of Sleepy Hollow to the colourful chaos of Underland, Burton's films don't just tell stories, they transport us. But what makes his work so instantly recognisable? Why do audiences around the world connect so deeply with his strange, beautiful, and often haunting worlds? I'm looking at the whimsical mind of Tim Burton to explore the codes and conventions and unique vision that define his filmmaking. Tim Burton is one of the most distinctive filmmakers in modern cinema. He is not just a director, he's a visual storyteller, an illustrator, and a world builder, whose work blends horror, fantasy, and heartfelt emotion. He is known for creating immersive, dark fairy tales that center on characters who do not quite fit in, outsiders, misfits, dreamers. Burton's protagonists, Edward, Jack Skellington, Beetlejuice, and Mrs. Lovett, are almost always outsiders trapped in surreal environments. Environments such as crooked Victorian mansions, spiraling graveyards, miniature strip towns. These spaces are external portraits of their internal conflicts and emotional monsters the characters in Burton's films tend to embody. An example of this is Burton's adaptation of Alice in Wonderland, where the chaos of plants, talking animals, and mad people reflect Alice's confusing about who she is as a person. Colour, or rather the lack of it in Burton's films, is very prominent. When Burton does use colour, it is often muted or sharply contrasting. In Edward Scissorhands, the pastel mint neighbourhoods is sufficiently uniform, seafoam greens and cream-coloured houses, while Edward stands out in black leather and chalked white face, making him instantly visible as an, quote, other. Burton borrows heavily from German expressionism, using dramatic lighting to cast shadows and highlight characters emotionally rather than naturally. Examples of this are in both Batman and Batman Returns, 1989 and 1992, where the Joker's face and emotions contrast very differently from his body. Burton frequently uses Dutch tilts, low angles and high angles to visually distort reality. He often places the camera slightly off level to make the scene feel insidious or unsettling. More examples of this are in The Nightmare Before Christmas. The film is full of Dutch angles to match the distorted and uneasy thoughts of Jack Skellington. These codes are what makes Burton's visual style instantly recognisable. Across decades of filmmaking, Burton's core style remains, but it has evolved. Early works like Beetlejuice were chaotic and raw. Later films like Alice in Wonderland show a more polished digital version of his aesthetic. From Edward Scissorhands to Victor in Corpse Bride, Burton's heroes are lonely, misunderstood, and searching for a place to belong. And of course, there's the reoccurring cast. No discussion of Tim Burton is complete without mentioning Johnny Depp. Their partnership spans multiple films: Edward Scissorhands, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Sweeney Todd, and more. Depp brings Burton's visions to life, with unique and often transformative performances. His pale complexions, expressive eyes, and angular features perfectly match the Burton aesthetic. Burton also regularly works with Helena Bonham Carter, Christopher Lee, and composer Danny Elfman, whose music is a character. Elfman's scores are whimsical, eerie, and utterly unforgettable. His work captures the emotional highs and lows of Burton's worlds and gives them a rhythm all their own. Burton's narratives are often followed by a character-driven arc. The protagonist is usually an outsider navigating a hostile or unfamiliar world. There's a journey of discovery, with often a bittersweet resolution. It's a simple structure, but the emotional complexity and visual richness give it depth. Burton's work is steeped in cultural history, from Victorian Gothic novels to German expressionist films. He also draws on American suburbia, especially in Edward Scissorhands, as a symbol of artificial perfection and social conformity. Socially, his films often explore non-conformity, loneliness, and the fear of being different. Most of Burton's films are backed by major studios: Disney, Warner Brothers, Universal, giving him the budget and freedom to create large-scale fantasy worlds. They are widely distributed internationally, with box office successes and local global audiences. Tim Burton doesn't just tell stories, he builds entire worlds where darkness and light cooperate to make something amazing. Whether through visual codes, haunting music, or heartfelt characters, he invites us to look at the world a little differently. In an industry filled with formulas and franchises, Burton dares to be strange, and in that strangeness, he finds beauty.